I'll take the shades off this time. Let's see if we go live. Hey!
What is wrong with you today?
Oh, many things.
Holy shit, have you guys seen the latest pictures of Bruce Jenner? Just came up on Twitter.
No, I haven't.
What's with the ponytail?
Are you looking?
Yeah.
He's like a woman now, or wants to be. I don't know if he's poster free.
Oh yeah, I saw the picture on one of the newspapers at work of him wearing the dress.
I haven't seen any pictures, I just kind of heard people talking about it. I was like, whatever. Then it just came up on Twitter and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, there's pictures of him wearing a long dress, foot length, ankle length, whatever you want to call it. Let us know when we're ready.
That would be right now, actually. Hey.
Hey there, everyone, and welcome to Nerd Nation, where we scour the internet for the latest gaming, tech, entertainment, and science news so you don't have to, while also offering occasional reviews. I'm Hanyu, and we actually have everybody here today. AP, Ash, and Bearded One, say hello.
Everybody in the club.
Squad.
It's been 3 weeks since we had everybody here last.
It's been too damn long. That's how long it's been.
Yeah.
I was actually bitching to my fraternal big brother, and he was all like, what the fuck is the big deal? I'm like, I haven't been on it since, like, last week, and I really want to be on it. He's like, shut the fuck up. You're going to this thing. Then I found another ride. I'll be in West Virginia tomorrow.
It sounds fantastic. I'm so glad you could make it.
Yeah.
I'm happy I made it. That's all that matters. How I feel.
Yep.
Did you watch last week with just
Yeah, just me and Ash.
No.
Oh
No.
my God.
You gotta do that.
I was if you follow my Instagram, I was in Louisville watching the Thunder over Louisville air show
I
and
did
everything,
see that.
where I was kind of passed out on the grand lawn with like my shirt off. I had a good time. It was fun.
It sounds like it.
It sounds like you got wasted.
I did not get wasted. It was one of those days where it's like just really hot and you're drained of energy and you just kind of lay in the sun, try to get a tan.
Like really humid or something like that?
No, it's just heat hot. And yeah, you just let the sun take over and you just
You're like, ugh.
pretty much. All right. Well, that's what I've been up to though.
What have you been up to, Zachary?
Not a goddamn thing.
Oh,
he
so
hasn't-
huge.
He hasn't been posting anything though.
Yeah, I know. I really want to, but at the same time, but hey, you know what? Bloodborne finally got that loading patch, so that's a really good thing. I'll be putting out more Bloodborne content because that was one of the big things. I was kind of like, I know there's a patch coming, so I kind of want to stay away from it until the patch gets here. But now that it's here, which means shorter loading times, I'll probably be going back to that again real shortly.
You're just sitting there like, I should record. But
I'm not going to.
It's not gonna happen.
To be fair, though, I was ready to record a couple times this week because Beardy wanted to record some Mortal Kombat, but every time I got home and was ready to record, he suddenly wanted to hop onto YouTube.
I was too tired. It took too long.
Wait. Beardy being too tired? Hold on.
Yep.
What? No way.
We need a soundbite of someone snoring.
I could probably do
We should
that.
have gotten his.
Yeah, we need to go back to one of the episodes
To the
where
earlier
he
ones.
first fell asleep, where we could hear him snoring. We're like, wait.
we'll like just put both headphones on, just like turn up volume.
Yeah, AP's like, wait, do you guys hear that? That just...
I just couldn't believe it. It was funny. I commend you.
It's only happened twice, but still, it's one of those things you're not gonna live up, Chris.
Like, since I have no possible way of seeing like what Chris is doing. He has no webcam, so like what I pictured is like him, like he would be laying at the end of a bed, just like with a pillow right here, talking into a microphone, just like, yeah, there it goes, and then just knocking.
All right, Ash, what's up?
I recently just posted 2 videos this week. The last one was of Dying Light. I revisited it, haven't been playing it very much, trying to finish it. And the other one was Child of Light. I haven't played it before, but it's a really good game, really good art. So that was a lot of fun, and that's what I've been up to.
Was that free last month, or is that free the free one for this month? I forget.
This month, I believe. Yeah. But it's cool for being free. So.
Yeah, I downloaded it. I intend on playing it sometime.
I know, that was me. I downloaded it like right when it came out, and I was like, so...
John. Did I freeze?
No, you're good.
Still there.
No, I froze.
Not on our end.
On my end. Look at the stream. I think I froze.
Got a bit of a lag time, but I still see you going.
Okay, I'm getting hella lag. It's probably because I'm also hosting the call and the stream. Which is probably...
This is why I usually host the call when you host the
Why didn't you
podcast.
call? Oh, I'm getting hella lag.
Well, we could end the call and redo it, but that would take up some time because then you'd have to redo everybody's frames and everything.
It wouldn't take that much. Just everyone call in the same order.
Someone just call me, whoever. I guess.
I don't give a fuck. Well, let's do this recall real fast. Alright. There we go. And video's on. I think I am golden. I think we're all golden here. Look at that. Everybody is golden. See, nothing went wrong. We're getting good frames.
Chris, are you there?
That was
no.
perfect.
Yep.
All right. I'm like, is he? Did he pick up?
All right. Well, let's. What do y'all say about going in to gaming news right off the bat?
Let's do it. Go in hard.
Alright.
All right.
Oh, how Zach's too scared to play me on Mortal Kombat because he knows I'll kick his ass.
Gotta get that fatality.
Hey,
though.
I was more than ready to play, but you're like, nope, YouTube.
All right. So the first article in gaming news is Valve announces measures to combat system spam and phishing.
Steam spam and phishing.
What did I say?
System.
Ah, shit. Already it started.
If he fucks it up.
It wouldn't be a good show without it.
It's not. I don't mean
It's
to.
gotta happen at least once a show. At least.
But you know it's gonna happen like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
That's why we love you.
Alright, so Steam is doing this. And basically what it is saying is you don't unlock all the features of Steam unless you pay a minimum of $5. So this would be sending friend invites, voting on green light, or submitting content onto the Steam Workshop. You can't do any of that unless you pay $5. So this looks like an idea that's getting ready to be integrated.
Cool.
Cuckoo, yes.
How do you guys feel about it? You guys on board? You like it? Dislike it?
I'm game for it. I really want it.
I'm really for this because I've gotten probably like 20 of these people sending me friend requests and then asking me to do this thing for them to try and get my access to my account. So yeah, I'm definitely for this.
Give me your credit card number, please.
I don't care for Steam, and I never used it, so.
Well, you don't PC game, so.
Yeah, let's be honest.
That being said, I'm all for it because having the requirement to spend at least $5 will cut down a lot on the amount of fake accounts doing this because they won't be able to do it without spending money, and I doubt that they're trying to avoid spending money to begin with, you know?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
No.
Alright. And then it looks like the next article here is Star Wars Battlefront dev addresses DLC concerns.
Okay, so one of the things with Battlefront that a couple of things we found out.
Aw, damn it.
The fact that there is no space battles.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Wow.
And the fact that it will only cover the original trilogy's worlds.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
They do say that there will be
So-
more than 8 maps. So.
What I'm thinking, and apparently what everybody else is thinking, is that they're going to add all that stuff in as DLC later down the line.
DLC.
Motherfuckers, they better.
I certainly hope they at least add the space battles, because that was probably my favorite part in Battlefront 2, you know?
See, and I heard that they were just gonna say no go for the space battles. I mean, it is EA, and EA does suck. So
EA
I
kinda
really want to see the space battles return, because that was, like I said, it was probably one of my favorite parts from Battlefront 2 was doing that. But there will be dogfights. There will be dogfights because there will be TIE fighters, X-wings, Y-bombers, and all those other type of things. But it'll be over land combat instead of deep space combat.
Lego, I'm all for it.
Dogfighting on
They'll probably do like expansions for the game and do space battles.
I feel like it shouldn't have to be an expansion. I feel like it should just be the game.
Yeah.
Well, that's how they make their money, is doing expansions and having people buy.
That's not how they used to make their money.
Well, now they do.
Yeah, now they do.
Yeah, I don't like that. Not one bit.
Like, hey, you can buy season pass for $50, or you can pay $15 every time a DLC drops.
Yeah.
Said, fuck that. Not about it. Alright. And then the last article in gaming news is Square Enix announces press conference plans for E3
Now this is actually
Well, they're gonna-
very
They're
interesting.
gonna announce Final Fantasy 16 through 20.
They don't do just Final Fantasy, but I'm looking forward to hopefully some good JRPG announcements, because honestly, this generation's suffering already from a lack of them.
Yeah.
Though,
Yeah.
that being said, this also marks the second developer to announce plans for an E3 press conference.
Bethesda.
Remember Bethesda? Yeah.
Fallout 4.
Yeah, we already know that's coming.
Yeah, we do.
They've
But-
already kind of announced it, subtly announced it, and already gave us some details about it too. So
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3 is not confirmed. Not yet. Sad face. To be honest, I thought it was alright. You know, it was too much hype for all the Half-Life. So I was like, that's good. But, I don't know. Are we gonna cover a lot of E3 this year? Or I guess our first year. So I don't know.
I'd like to try. But the thing is, though, I'm actually going to be in California for the first part of the week of E3.
Are you gonna go?
No, but
You
would
done
love
fucked
to.
up.
But gonna be spending it mostly with family. But then when E3 comes around, I'm just gonna become a shut-in with a laptop or something. I'm just gonna watch all the press conferences. Oh, also,
I'll probably
I
come
will,
over and hang out with them and watch it with them.
yeah, and I'll be a voice only probably for the podcast the week before that.
Okay.
Depends on if I think the laptop has a webcam, so you might be able to see me on.
We might do
that
a
week.
shared. People will finally be able to see me.
Just two guys crammed into the same webcam. Hey,
Like, hey, move over.
wake up.
Fuck you.
We'll have to like redo that. Like you two down at below, and then Ashley and yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Figure out when the time comes.
Yeah. Cross that road when we get there. Okie dokie. So that's all the gaming news I have.
Damn, that was a short.
Yeah, there wasn't that much this week.
Yeah, not that many opportunities for me to fuck up, but I did.
Still managed to.
Out of tech news, we have a lot of 3D printing news actually this week. With Disney made a 3D printer that creates objects using fabric. It's basically a 3D printed version of what people already do. No, it's like layers of fabric to create the shape of something, and then what you would do is like shave it off the layer, shave it off a little bit, smooth it out, and then all you'd have to do is like wrap it in a different type of fabric, and you'd have a stuffed animal basically. And also, the next one is the first 3D printed part that's approved for a jet engine.
What? I think that's pretty cool. Like,
yeah,
parts of
Has
stuff.
he tested it out yet?
Oh, it's approved for it. I'm not sure if it's.
I think they're gonna start.
I'm pretty sure it's been tested. I'm not sure if it's in use yet.
I mean,
okay, that's a whole other story. When they
GE is now working with Boeing to retrofit over 400 of its GE 9094B engines used on the modern 777 with the new part. So the Boeing 777 is going to be the first line to use the 3D printed part.
Pretty cool.
I'm hype.
So be careful if you're flying on the 777s.
Yes.
Cross your fingers.
This box turns any 3D printer into a multicolor, multi-material marvel.
That was pretty cool.
Yes. It basically allows printers to use multiple materials instead of using a singular material, while also allowing various colors as a result. Because most 3D printers use a single
hard plastic.
Yeah, a single type of plastic, and a single color, compared to this, which has channels that allow for multiple different colors and multiple different types of material.
Definitely cool.
And then
We're gonna see Ashley go on a caffeine rush.
Oh yeah.
Get all hyped. She's gonna get all hyped. YOLO swag.
These 3D printed organs beat just like your heart. This is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
It's a little weird to watch, but that's pretty cool.
By weird, you mean awesome.
Did you guys?
It's weirdly awesome.
Put in the article about the guy getting a head transplant.
That was last week.
Last week.
Fuck, I'm way behind. Never mind.
Welcome to the class.
They're manufactured by reprogramming human skin cells into heart cells, which were then clumped together in a cell culture. These clumps were then formed into objects of the desired size and shape using 3D printing techniques to create cellular blobs that measure just 0.01 of an inch across.
Pretty small.
It's tiny.
It's progress, though.
Pretty cool. Can I have one? I want one.
Blows my mind.
You want a 3D printed heart?
Yes.
might take a few years. But the hope is that they'll be able to 3D print organs such as lungs, kidneys, and so on using this process. Which means they'll be able to it'll be a lot easier for people on the transplant list to get organs too, so. Because that's a pretty long list. If we're actually able to produce organs using skin cells.
Now, would it be considered biomechanical?
No, because it's organic. There's no mechanical Actually, you know what? Technically, the whole human body is biomechanical in a way. It's just most people don't think of it like that.
We are machines.
We are organic machines. Exactly.
So we got a question about the 3D printed stuff by Sauce Boss.
Yes.
Question: will they do penises?
Can I make my dick bigger?
Actually, I don't see why not. I mean,
You do that shit.
if you do, there's already stuff like if you do lose your penis in some way, shape, or form, the usual way to do it is they take a skin graft.
An unfortunate smelting accident.
They take skin from either your leg or your or your arm and create a penis for you.
I was actually just reading an article about this guy. I think he's like 30s, 40s, something like that now. But he's lived without a penis his whole life. But somehow he still has slept with like 100 girls, allegedly.
What in the hell? Did he use his finger or something?
Yeah, probably.
Well, no, he didn't say. So the author was like, I got no idea. But apparently he's getting one finally, and they're doing it from the skin on his arm.
Yeah.
Like Huddy was saying.
Probably had a strap on or some shit.
I've seen it on medical shows. Okay. It's my mom's big on watching those ER shows and medical shows and stuff like that. So I know things most people should not when it comes to medical stuff.
I don't even know how I feel about this.
Body and like medical stuff. See, there's another one. I don't know how I feel about this. When are we doing this segment, you guys?
Did you see the post I posted on the host chat? The hashtag.
No.
Hashtag IDKHIFAT.
I didn't know what that means. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this.
Exactly.
I just now got it because I was sitting reading it. I'm like trying to figure out so much. Like, what does this mean? Because I was like, IDK. That has to be I don't know. And I was just like staring at the rest of it, like, what's going on here? Like, did I miss? I thought it was like something y'all did last podcast or something. Like, what did I miss? Like, is this a thing now?
Alright, and the last one for 3D printed news is a 3D printed full-scale copper rocket engine part. That's another thing where it's like they probably have tested it, but they haven't implemented it. Yeah. I'm sure.
I see a lot of exploding rockets before they even lift off.
Trial and error, man.
True.
Moving on. So how many of you guys actually knew about the Comcast Time Warner merger before this week?
I didn't.
I did because I actually learned about it when I went to apply to Comcast sometime last year. They told us about it. But earlier this week, the Department of Justice was planning on killing the Time Warner. Stand for, but you just the Comcast Time Warner merger. But then just a couple days ago, Comcast said they're abandoning the acquisition plans because of all the heat that they're getting from it.
Yeah, Comcast sucks.
Yeah.
Well, not just that. It's that it would create a non-competitive environment for them when they would have free reign over cable prices. Mm-hmm. That's why the DOJ was going to kill the merger, is because it would break antitrust laws.
Well, I'm glad.
Yes. And it would basically mean they could charge more for slower speeds. And which actually technically is a bit illegal now due to
the law.
Yeah, due to the new
the law.
I just got a news alert. I think this is before the podcast started about Bruce Jenner.
Oh,
Ashley.
Yeah.
What about it?
ESPN just sent me a news alert, and apparently he just
There's a picture of him.
He just told ABC's Diane Sawyer, for all intents and purposes, I am a woman.
Okay.
So he's a woman.
I don't know who
But
that
anyway.
is.
Anyways, back to the podcast. I just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah.
All this like
Net neutrality. It goes against net neutrality. Also, so moving on to a bit of a Star Wars news here with BB-8, the new astromech droid.
He's so cute.
BB-8, Sphero is your father. So apparently, I'm not sure if you guys know about the Sphero line. It's an actual sphere that you can remote control sphere.
I don't know.
And that you can have roll around and stuff like that. They're actually the ones who designed and built the BB-8 used in the movies.
pretty cool.
And now they're going to be making one that you can buy for. They're going to be making a BB-8 toy, a smaller version for everybody else to
For
buy.
the kids.
Can I?
It's $150.
Ah, not for the kids.
Yeah, not for kids.
Ah,
Maybe for big kids, but not little kids.
collectors. Ah.
Yeah, collectors and anybody who wants to mess around with a BB-8. Honestly, I'd buy one if I had the money because that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd buy one too. And then my dad'd be like, "What the fuck are you wasting $150 for a fucking rolling ball?"
With a head that levitates on top of it or whatever.
It's like held by magnets. That's why I
Yeah,
think of.
it's held in place by a magnet. That's why when the body spins, the head stays in place because there's a magnet underneath the inside and a magnet in the head that keeps the head in place while the body spins. And actually, before the whole thing, before the actual toy got announced, someone actually made their own BB-8
saw that one.
droid using a Sphero. They cut open a Sphero, put a mounting bracket on the inside where they attached a magnet to, resealed it, painted it and everything, made it look like BB-8, manufactured their own BB-8 head with a magnet on it, and it looks really cool. It's very well done.
For sure.
Start input a voice command unit into it so you can tell it what to do. Hey, go chase that cat.
Attack! Just roll over everything. Oh, you could throw it at like a bee's nest or some shit.
I wouldn't suggest that.
That's where we need like robots and shit. Just be like, I don't want to get hurt. Go attack the hornets. That's all we need.
Just equip it with some raid and send it in.
No. Just hand-to-hand combat.
Flamethrower.
Just equip the Sphero with a flamethrower. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Fuck it. It will happen.
Next is something that's actually really interesting. Norway will be the first country to turn off FM radio in 2017.
Yeah. I don't really listen to actual radio unless it's like a quick drive. But other than that, I'll just plug in my phone and listen to music on my phone or internet radio. Pandora all the way.
So the statement says that Norway's Minister of Culture announced this week that a national FM radio switch-off will commence in 2017, allowing the country to complete its transition over to digital radio. It's the end of an era.
So, are they saying XM radio or what?
Is it
It's
just FM or are they getting rid of AM too?
I think it's just FM.
It's digital audio broadcasting is what is the new and will be the new standard.
Okay, so
So
DAB.
it's not going to be all that fucking static and
Digital.
breaking up.
Yes, it says DAB already hosts 22 national channels in Norway as opposed to FM radio's 5. And survey shows that 56% of Norwegian listeners use digital radio every day. While Norway is the first country in the world to set a date for an FM switch-off, other countries in Europe and Southeast Asia are also in the process of transitioning to DAB.
DAB. I don't know. I like that name.
Dab.
That says DAB
hold
will
on.
provide Norwegian listeners
You do realize what dabs are.
diverse
Yeah,
radio
I do.
channel content, more diverse radio content than ever before. In doing so,
Zach, tell that train to shut up.
Yeah.
what?
Choo choo,
Oh.
motherfucker.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Some prize.
We
Supplies.
First prize.
back when I was in high school, we created this thing where you would run up and pretty much drop a shoulder on someone, but before you did it, you had a yell, "Blindside, motherfucker!" and just like blindside them. It was so, I don't know. People got hurt. It was fun but stupid. Pointless stories. I love them.
According to a 2012 Pew study, while over 90% of Americans still listen to AM/FM radio at least weekly, more people are choosing to forego analog radio or internet-only services each year, like iHeartRadio, for instance, and Sirius XM. Sirius XM satellite radio, but you can listen to it online.
I mean, you can pretty much listen to any radio station online now.
True.
So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Alright, moving on. We have IKEA's futuristic concept kitchen. It is designed for drought and scarcity. It's pretty cool. One of the prep table has a projector that overhead which projects instructions and stuff like that for like if you're making something like baking cake or like the demonstration in the video, pancakes. And while the sink is, so it's a little weird. You would essentially dump the water when you're done with it into a reservoir, which then waters plants situated above the sink. So like you could grow like your own herb garden and stuff like that.
Damn it.
Oh, and it would also it would also give water to the dishwasher as well.
Pretty good. People in California need that, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be handy.
I got all the
Got a
water I
We
want.
got a little rain last night, but not enough. It's just cloudy as hell.
It's been pouring where I'm at. Like,
I haven't gotten a
Since-
We got a little snow flurry last night.
snow.
Yeah, I know.
It has been cold where I'm at. Like enough for like jeans and a flannel. But I mean, we got rain. Pretty good amount. So yeah, drought.
Yes,
I
drought.
love it.
Gotta hate it. Google this one I'm all for. Google unveils wireless service called Project Fi. Fi, whatever. I think.
Oh,
I think it's going for Fi.
Yeah, yes, it is Fi because it's based
Wi-Fi,
off of Wi-Fi.
Google
Yes.
Fi, low
Yes.
Fi, high Fi. I get high. I get
Fi, fo, fum.
yeah.
But it would be available through T-Mobile and Sprint, I believe, is what it says. And it would be $20 a month for basic talk, text, and Wi-Fi tethering. And then it would cost you an additional $10 for each gig of cellular data plan you use. But here's the kicker now. If you spend $30 on 3 gigs of data and only use, like, say, 1.5 gigs of data, you would be credited back the amount of money for the data you didn't spend. So $30 you use 1.5 gigs, you get $15 back.
That's good. Finally.
However, the only smartphone currently able to make use of the new technology is the Nexus 6. Though I imagine it'll be available rather quickly for other phones once it gets out there, you know.
The
Yeah.
Nexus 6, I haven't heard of that phone.
It's Google's smartphone. It's one of Google's smartphones. I think the Nexus 6 is their smartphone. I think the Nexus 7 is their tablet, right?
No, I have no clue.
Sure.
I just got into the smartphone business, so yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Chris, Beardy.
Oh.
So energetic.
Yes. You
Much
only have
of,
one thing to go through, and it's the Star Wars news, okay? So.
Oh wow, it's
This
awesome.
last week
That's-
was Star Wars Celebration Week. And the first article. Yeah, my stylus pen.
Oh, I just did the wrong article. Oh well, looks like we're having a lot of articles.
This article contains spoilers for Season 2 of Star Wars Rebels. Should we go over that, or in case we have viewers that watch Star Wars Rebels?
The gist of it is that they're teasing a showdown between Darth Vader and Ahsoka Tano. And for those of you who watched the Clone Wars series, Ahsoka was Anakin's Padawan.
Oh shit.
Man, I don't even know.
Yeah, I never watched the cartoon.
Yeah,
The movie was alright, the series was fantastic.
the cartoon
saying.
series.
Yes, the
Okay.
Star Wars Clone Wars TV series was fantastic. The movie was alright, the series was a lot better.
All right, good thing you said so, because I was about to be dumb again.
And the next article covers returning characters to the animated show. Again, I don't watch the show, so I wouldn't be able to offer much insight. The next article.
What are the titles of these articles?
Star Wars Celebration. Next celebration revealed during the closing ceremony.
You can just give the location and the dates.
Yeah. During the closing ceremony for Star Wars Celebration, Lucasfilm head of fan relations took to the stage to announce the next Star Wars Celebration will be held in London, July 15th to the 17th of 2016. Tickets for the event will go on sale tomorrow, which was
Monday,
the 19th. So the 20th.
which was Monday.
Shut up.
420.
Shut up.
That was a productive
That's
day.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted.
The most
Oh.
productive day in history.
I just remembered the song I wanted to listen to.
The closing ceremony for the weekend in Anaheim was a summary of the entire event, with the trailer for Star Wars Rebels Season 2 shown, a brief video synopsis of the sights in and around the event, and ended with one more look at that sweet Star Wars The Force Awakens teaser.
Yeah.
The Force Awakens.
That was an amazing trailer.
I haven't
Next
seen it.
article.
Next article is Rogue One footage and the premise of the
Premise.
movie. Premise.
Stand your ground.
No Jedi allowed. More details about the
I'm
spin-off
excited for
film
this.
Star Wars Rogue One were revealed today, the 19th, during a panel at this weekend's Star Wars Celebration. Star Wars Rogue One is set after Episode 3 and before Episode 4 in an era without Jedi. There is concept art
In the
in the
link.
link from the live blog. Star Wars Rogue One follows a rogue band of resistance fighters who must unite to steal the Death Star plans. Dun dun dun!
Oh, we all know how that turns out.
Yeah, they fail horribly.
Well,
According-
no, they still get the plans. Otherwise, how would Luke know to aim the torpedoes at the
Hold
exhaust
on.
port?
He used the
According-
Force.
According to director Gareth Edwards, Rogue One aims for realism more than previous Star Wars films, with several crew members having worked on war movies like Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down, and Zero Dark 30.
Cool.
It comes down to a group who don't have magical powers, who somehow have to bring hope to the galaxy, said Edwards. The footage they saw opens with December 2016 against a black background. We hear Obi-Wan's monologue about Jedi Knights being the guardians of peace from A New Hope, and then see a bird's eye view of a jungle planet. A TIE fighter zooms overhead and the camera pushes forward to reveal the Death Star looming large in the daytime sky, right up close to the planet. Frantic men's voices crack over radio as the title card reveals Star Wars Rogue One with the word anthology in small letters beneath.
Yeah, and moving on.
The standalone Star Wars movies are called anthology films.
Which is what was hinted at in the last article.
Yes. The next article is a theory article. Will Darth Vader clash with Ventress and Voss?
I'm not. I don't really remember Voss, but Ventress was the apprentice of Count Dooku in the Clone Wars movies.
I remember Count Dooku.
Yeah, Count Dooku. Quinlan Voss. I know that name.
I have no idea.
Let's see. Marvel Comics is putting out a Darth Vader series by writer Kieron Gillen and artist Salvador LaRocca, set after the events of A New Hope. The cover for the upcoming Darth Vader #5 shows Vader ready to fight and two lightsabers, one green and one yellow, crossed in front of him as though to scissor off his head, a la Anakin Skywalker taking care of Count Dooku.
Allah Akbar.
The cover purposely doesn't reveal who the lightsabers belong to, but the solicit text, plural mention of Vader's mysterious new rivals, does reveal that it's multiple people rather than one person wielding two sabers, or something crazy like a droid with sabers for hands. It's the color of the two sabers that made us remember the cover to the upcoming Star Wars novel Dark Disciple by author Christy Golden, which features Quinlan Voss and Asajj Ventress holding a green and yellow lightsaber respectively. The novel is based on scripts for unfinished episodes of Star Wars The Clone Wars, so it takes place during that time period. Then they go into their theory, basically saying they don't know if Voss or Ventress survived the Clone Wars, but assuming they did, they could pop up again as rivals of Darth Vader after the events of A New Hope. As for the why of it all, aside from their saber colors matching those of the cover, Voss would no doubt want revenge for the death and destruction of the Jedi Order, whereas Asajj could have a vendetta against the Sith in general, given how things went with Dooku and her.
Yeah. Things did not end well with Ventress and Dooku, between Ventress and Dooku.
And who's covering casting news?
You.
Hey.
Oh, just do run through it, man. Just run through it.
First, article, Marvel teams up with 12 Years a Slave writer for unannounced project.
We don't really know anything about it right now.
Another entry in Marvel's expanding TV universe, another TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Which they're doing really good now with the success of Daredevil.
Still need to watch that.
Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I keep forgetting it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Keep thinking it's on actual TV.
I turned on Netflix a couple days ago and I saw Daredevil. I'm like, oh, I forgot about this. I need to watch this.
Okay, I don't have a Netflix, so I won't be able to watch it.
Your roommate was watching it. You said
He has Netflix.
so. Let him he'll let you watch it. I'm more than certain.
I only watch it over the summer.
I'm more than certain because I'm Hanyu and I know everything.
Well, I doubt his roommate would not let him watch it.
You don't know his roommate?
I mean, he does let me borrow his bow ties and shit. I learned how to tie a bow tie today. I was so happy.
Bow ties are cool.
Fucking hard. That's what they are. Oh my god.
Next casting news. Director Bryan Singer, the director for the X-Men movies, has confirmed via Twitter today that actor Lucas Till will reprise his role as Havoc in X-Men Apocalypse.
Cool.
If people don't know who Havoc is, he is the older brother of Cyclops. But apparently, they're brothers in the comics, but they aren't siblings in the movies.
That's just weird. That's just another one of those things that changed changed in translation.
Yeah, it's like, really? They're brothers in the comics. Why not? They have similar powers.
Except Havoc has hand beams and Cyclops has eye beams.
Hand beams? So he's like...
Yeah, he's got... like, able to blast people with his hands.
Okay.
Next casting news, Independence Day 2 marks the return of Judd Hirsch and Bill Pullman.
Bill.
Cool.
I don't know who he is.
Bill Nye the Scientist. Wait, no.
Wrong Bill.
Yeah, but still no Will Smith.
That's still a little weird.
Both Bill Pullman and Judd Hirsch will be returning for the upcoming Independence Day sequel. Director Roland Emmerich has confirmed. Emmerich made the announcement in a pair of posts on Twitter, each of which accompanied by a photo of the actor in his respective role from the original film. They have a picture up of Hirsch, who played Julius Levinson in Independence Day, and Mr. Pullman starring as President Thomas J. Whitmore. Just last week we learned that both Joey King and Brent Spinner will be joining the Independence Day Forever cast, and back in March it was reported that Jesse Usher will play the son of Will Smith's character, who unfortunately will not return for the sequel. Independence Day Forever is set to hit theaters on June 24th, 2016.
Is that really what they're calling it?
Independence Day Forever!
Yeah.
Not just once. Forever.
Another article for Star Wars Celebration, Sam Witwer reprised his role as Palpatine in Star Wars Rebels.
Palpatine?
Yeah, Emperor Palpatine. The big bad baddie.
Let your hate consume you.
Yes.
Shit.
Guardians Inside Out writers tap for Captain Marvel movie.
Captain Marvel.
Which should be amazing.
Looking forward to it.
Last week we learned that Guardians of the Galaxy co-writer Nicole Perlman and Pixar's Inside Out
Any relation to
co-writer-
Ron Perlman?
Pixar's Inside Out co-writer Meg LaFleur were in talks to pen Captain Marvel. Now Marvel has confirmed the duo is officially on board for the studio's first female-led superhero movie. According to the initial report, Marvel head Kevin Feige had met with Perlman and LaFleur separately, but liked both pitches so much he decided to combine them for the final film, creating a new writing partnership from the start. Captain Marvel hits theaters on November 2nd, 2018.
And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's about time, because Captain Marvel is probably one of the most underutilized characters in their lineup, despite being a really good possible frontliner for them. You know.
Yeah.
She's a really great character.
Yeah. DC will have their Wonder Woman
Yeah.
movie. Going forward, Billy Zane is coming back for Zoolander 2. He's a cool dude.
Thank you, Billy.
Titanic and Back to the Future actor Billy Zane will return for Zoolander 2. Zoolander star Ben Stiller revealed a casting announcement on Instagram in a video, which shows Zane disguised as Hansel. Stiller says in his Derek Zoolander voice, "Hey Hansel, wouldn't it be cool if Billy Zane was in Zoolander 2? Zane replies, "Yeah, that'd be great." Zane appeared in the first Zoolander as himself, helping Derek Zoolander in his walk-off with Hansel. Zane will join Stiller and Owen Wilson for Zoolander 2 with Penelope Cruz also reportedly on board for the sequel. Zoolander 2 is set to premiere in the United States on February 12th, 2016. Next article. The X-Files' Mitch Pileggi confirms his return as Skinner. Never really watched the show, so I'm probably gonna have to start watching it when it comes back on Netflix. Whatever.
Well, you can actually watch the old series on Netflix right now. Hint, hint. If you want to check it out.
Stanley Tucci, Ewan McGregor joined Disney's live-action Beauty and the Beast.
We have a Lumiere.
Lumiere.
I will speak French.
Disney has found its Lumiere for the upcoming live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast, as Ewan McGregor, famous for his role as Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Star Wars prequels, has been cast in the role. This take on Lumiere is being described as the charming French maitre d' of the desolate castle ruled over by the Beast. It is unclear if he will be a candlestick or not, as in the Disney animated version.
Yes, please.
Well, last week we covered that Ian McKellen would be Cogsworth, so...
According to Variety and The Wrap, McGregor will be joined by Hunger Games actor Stanley Tucci, who will be playing a completely new character, Cadenza, the grand piano.
Interesting.
Earlier this month, we learned that Sir Ian McKellen will be voicing Cogsworth.
Like I just said.
And that the first table read brought the Gandalf actor to tears. For more on Beauty and the Beast live-action remake, check out the first cast photo featuring Josh Gad and Emma Watson. Production on the film begins soon with an expected March 2017 release.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I'm echoing again.
Here's the reported shortlist for Marvel's Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is your next Spider-Man? According to a new report, Sony and Marvel have a shortlist for their new Spider-Man.
And I don't know any of them.
Obtained by The Wrap, the shortlist is made up of up-and-coming teenage actors, which is in step with last month's rumor that Marvel was casting a teenager. Nat Wolff, The Fault in Our Stars, Paper Towns, Asa Butterfield, Ender's Game, Hugo, Tom Holland, The Impossible, Timothy Chalamet, Homeland, and Liam James, The Way Back are the 5 actors reported to be strong contenders for test offers.
Any of you guys have any opinions on them?
I have no idea who they are.
That was my opinion too.
They'll probably test them and then go.
I don't really know how I feel about this.
Know.
They all don't sound like they're. Is that?
None of their names or what they've done kind of stick out to me.
Officially brought into the Marvel fold in February, Spider-Man is expected to cameo in 2016's Captain America Civil War before starring in his own film in 2017. Cabin in the Woods' Drew Goddard is the current frontrunner to direct the solo film. Sony is expected to make test offers to Spider-Man frontrunners in the next 2 weeks. So, in probably 3 weeks, we'll probably hear who they narrow it down to. The Lego Movie directors producing new Spider-Man animated film.
Yes. It's going to be interesting.
A new animated Spider-Man film is in the works. Is that the... Okay, article stop flipping out. The news is fresh out of CinemaCon, with the first of its kind animated Spider-Man feature set to exist independently of the in-development live-action Spider-Man movies. Rumors about this project first surfaced during the Sony hack and leaked emails. The untitled Spider-Man animated movie is being produced by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller of the Lego Movie, with the in-demand duo also in charge of writing the story treatment.
Well, considering how well the Lego Movie was done, that's not really much of a surprise.
Yeah. We recently reported that Lord and Miller are said to be writing the story treatment for the Flash film. And the animated Spider-Man feature is slated for a July 20th, 2018 release date.
Cool.
Daniel Radcliffe confirmed for BBC's Grand Theft Auto drama.
Who's Daniel? Oh, Harry Potter.
More about this. Yeah. Last week we covered that they found their
Yo, wizard. Harry.
The BBC has officially unveiled its new factual drama Game Changer, set to follow the story surrounding the creation of Grand Theft Auto and the controversy it stirred up. First rumored earlier this year, Game Changer will center on the real-life conflict between co-creator Sam Houser and campaigning lawyer Jack Thompson, with Daniel Radcliffe officially confirmed for the role of Houser, while Bill Paxton will star as Thompson.
That's what we covered last week, I think, or the week before.
Conceived for an adult audience, this special 90-minute drama tells the story of the controversy surrounding the computer game Grand Theft Auto, arguably the greatest British coding success story since Bletchley Park. The news about the conflict between Houser and Thompson served as the focal point of the drama, should help assuage some of the fears expressed by original developer DMA Design. The studio originally claimed none of its employees had been consulted, and that a dramatic retelling of the events surrounding the conception of the game wouldn't be accurate. The drama will begin filming on April 20th and is expected to air later this year.
You remember Jack Thompson, right, Chris? Remember on X-Play, Adam Sessler was always going on about him, and they actually butted heads a couple times?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Edge of Tomorrow actor joins Flash Arrow spinoff.
Well, we know it's not Tom Cruise, so who is it?
Edge of Tomorrow actor Franz Drummond.
I like that
has
name.
been cast as a character named Jay Jackson in the upcoming Arrow Flash spinoff. As described in the CW's announcement, Jackson is a former high school athlete whose pro career was derailed by injury. Now making ends meet as an auto mechanic, Jay will come to have a surprising affiliation to the Star Labs crew. Jackson doesn't look on the surface to be an existing character from the comics, but the description bears a close resemblance to Vic Stone, aka Cyborg.
Yeah, I remember this article now.
In Jeff Johns and Jim Lee's 2011 revamp of the Justice League, they gave Vic a very similar origin, making the character a high school football prodigy that gets injured and later becomes infused with Star Labs tech.
Star Labs.
Can I say something?
Go for it.
Mini rant, just saying, just warning. Can I just say again how retarded this is, that they're casting two of everybody for what they're casting one of each character for the TV series and one of each character for the cinematic universes, just because they chose not to have them both linked. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if DC just come out and said it's all a freaking joke and be like, we're just messing with your language. Just because it doesn't make any sense at all.
I don't know, man.
The Arrow Flash spin-off, rumored to be titled Legends, is set to focus on a team of heroes from the series' shared universe. So far, the cast also includes Brandon Routh as Ray Palmer, the Atom, Victor Garber as Martin Steen, Wentworth Miller as Captain Cold, Dominic Purcell as Heatwave, Arthur Darville as Rip Hunter, Ciara Renee as Hot Girl, and Katie Lotz, who is speculated to be playing White Canary. The series is being eyed for a 13-episode mid-season premiere next year.
They already are laying the framework for it. Because when you mentioned Captain Cold, it made me think of the last episode Captain Cold was on The Flash, and he was saying, and when Flash pulled Captain Cold away and said, "You could be a hero if you want. Why are you doing this?" And then he mentioned something about putting his own team together. They're already laying the framework for it.
Channing Tatum says Gambit may not appear in X-Men Apocalypse. Say what?
Yeah, that's a bit sucky.
It's fine.
The actor might prefer to save it for the standalone film. I wouldn't blame him. Come on, article. Piece of shit. X-Men Apocalypse. X-Men Apocalypse may not in fact feature an appearance from Channing Tatum's Gambit. In an interview with MTV while promoting his upcoming film Magic Mike XXL, Tatum hinted that at the very real possibility of Gambit's planned solo film serving as the first time moviegoers get to see his version of the character on the silver screen. This conflicts with early reports which indicated that Gambit might debut in the Days of Future Past sequel. He says, I don't know if I'm at liberty to say, Tatum said when asked about Gambit's role, or lack thereof, in X-Men Apocalypse, but I don't think I want to introduce Gambit until you can really explain who Gambit is.
Fair enough.
X-Men Apocalypse is set to hit theaters on May 27th of next year. Okay. Back it out. Rapper and actor Common joins cast of Suicide Squad.
This cast just keeps growing, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. But who will he play? Come on.
Sure.
Okay. Common is the latest actor to be cast in Warner Brothers Pictures' upcoming supervillain film Suicide Squad. The award-winning rapper has since made a name for himself in the movie business, starring in the critically acclaimed Selma, earning himself an Oscar for Best Original Song. Warner Brothers has not yet divulged Common's role in the DC Comics film, but it's only a matter of time before we hear more. Common will join Jared Leto's Joker, as well as Will Smith's Deadshot, Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, with David Ayer directing. For a sneak peek at what's in store for comic book fans, check out this first look at Leto as the Joker. There's a link to see what he looks like. Suicide
It's
Squad
a
is
blurry picture of a picture on his phone.
Yeah.
It's not much to see, really.
Suicide Squad is currently in production in Toronto and is set to hit theaters on August 5th, 2016.
Squad.
Tyler Perry to play Baxter Stockman in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Hey, look, it's the poor man's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, another movie that does not need a sequel.
Yeah. They should just bring back the costumes from the original movies.
It was so much better.
According to Variety, the actor, comedian who play adversarial scientist Baxter Stockman in the film. In previous iterations of TMNT, Stockman is one of Shredder's henchmen, known for his creation of the Mausers, In some version, the character also eventually mutates into the Fly.
The
It is
Fly.
it is currently unknown how Stockman will factor into TMNT2, as plot details have yet to be confirmed. While Perry mainly acts in films, he also writes and directs. His other credits include J.J. Abrams' Star Trek and David Fincher's Gone Girl.
What did he do in
Megan,
Star Trek?
he was like on the council or some shit. Megan Fox and Will Arnett are also set to reprise their roles in the sequel, with Arrow star Stephen Amell debuting as Casey Jones.
Honestly,
David
I
Green
think
will
he's the
direct.
only one that might have a chance of somewhat making it decent, at least slightly decent.
I would like to concur with that statement.
Actor Riz Ahmed up for male lead in Star Wars Rogue One. I keep coming up with actors that don't have a name for themselves.
They
and now word has-
audition and they're good, so they hire them.
an update to the article yesterday, and now word has come that Sam Claflin is being eyed for one of the starring roles in Rogue One. Claflin has appeared in films such as the Hunger Games franchise, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, and Snow White and the Huntsman. Riz Ahmed, seen recently in Nightcrawler, is reportedly the top choice to play the male lead in Rogue One. Ahmed was among a group of young actors who had been meeting with Gareth Edwards for the last month in London while the director prepped for the film. The site's sources say that Ahmed's chemistry test with Felicity Jones, who has already been cast as the female lead, gave him the edge. The report also indicates that Australian actor Ben Mendelsohn, The Dark Knight Rises, Killing Them Softly, is now set to star as the main villain in the film. Rogue One will be the first of the Star Wars anthology films which take place outside of the new trilogy that begins with The Force Awakens. The story involves a heist by rebel fighters who are out to steal the plans to the Death Star.
Nah, you already went over that.
Yeah.
Jones will play one of the rebels, and it seems likely that Ahmed will as well if he's cast. The film starts shooting this summer in London and will be released on December 16th, 2016.
Cool. I didn't think that the first
Casting.
spin-off movie would be released that quickly.
I mean, they're probably gonna
Well,
delay it.
episode 8 doesn't come out till 2018, so. On to science news.
Ashley.
Welcome to Asteroid War Games, where scientists practice saving Earth.
That's pretty cool.
It was kind of cool. Very.
There's a 1,200-foot asteroid headed straight for Earth. You've got 5 days to come up with a plan, or go away with dinosaurs.
Hold on, guys.
I'm holding.
How about we pick up the planet and push it over there? SpongeBob. I wish I had like inserts, like I don't know. That's all I had to do. I'm fine. I've been waiting to do that one.
Alright, keep going.
Oh. Over the course of 5 days, the conference attendees play out an asteroid scenario that, in real-world terms, would last about 7 years. People like me stuck on a different continent can follow along online. The exercise kicked off with the sighting of our hypothetical world record asteroid 2015 PDC. As each day goes by, the teams are drip-fed a little more information. By day 2, we're at April 4th, 2016, and the chance of asteroid impact is 43%. In other words, things are getting real. Worst case scenarios, a 1,200-foot asteroid impact doesn't sound like the end of the world, and technically it's not. According to Matt
It's just the end of us.
Well, not really. An asteroid that size wouldn't be the end of the life, but it would still be a disaster of epic proportions. How epic? 2,250 megatons, or the equivalent of 2,215 million tons of TNT. To give you a sense of scale, the biggest nuclear device ever detonated, the Tsar Bomba, was 50 megatons.
I saw that you can find that on YouTube, and that is one hell of an explosion.
Link it to me.
I will find that. Keep going.
The asteroid would create an impact crater 5 to 7 kilometers wide, 500 meters deep, creating a 6.8 magnitude earthquake. Everything within 20 miles would be totally destroyed, whilst fireballs at 140 miles per hour winds stretch out to 100 miles. Still, it's not the worst case scenario. That honor goes to the asteroid impacting at sea. Depending on the angle of impact, the asteroid could cause a tsunami generating 20-foot high waves along the coast of an entire continent. So what do we do? Our possible courses of action mostly depend on how long we've got and the size of the asteroid. How to stop an asteroid? For asteroid 2015 PDC, humanity has until 2022 to try to neutralize the danger. With an asteroid its size, just firing an oversized missile to shatter it would be a bad idea. Chunks big enough to enter our atmosphere would still be floating around, but in a matter too hazardous to predict turning our planet into one big crash site. That means asteroid deflection is the better option.
Hey Zach, can you check the new sharing chat real quick?
Yes. And I posted a link to the Tsar Bomba video in
That's what he looks like.
Ew.
That's what he looks like.
Not nice to post pictures of me.
That's what the Joker looks like.
Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, Tsar Bomba link is in the chat.
It's like a little campfire.
The Twitch chat. Yeah, if a little campfire was like 100 stories tall.
Mine are.
And the size of a city.
Mine are.
That's nuts, man. Okay, gotta post that in chat too.
What?
That's.
What you posting?
Jared Leto's Joker.
Oh.
Leto.
Suicide Squad. He looks kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement.
When was fucking crazy an understatement? Alright. What's more science? Let me dissect some science.
Hold on, I'm looking at.
The next one's the flawed forensics one.
Okay, well that loads, I'll go on. FBI admits flawed forensics may have led to wrongful convictions. So this is pretty crazy and serious. I want to know how they even discovered this, because I don't think it even pointed it out in the article. They're just like, yeah, we were wrong.
Well, we fucked up.
Whoop.
The interesting thing is I don't
Snafu.
think they know how many people they've wrongfully imprisoned because of this either.
12.
Well, I don't think so, because, well, that's why I want to know, how did they now? They're either only figuring it out or they're only admitting it. I don't know. Because it's been over 20 years.
I'm seriously wondering how many cases there have been where this might have affected.
Well, it's saying hundreds of cases, including 14 instances where a possibly innocent defendant was executed or died in prison.
Wow.
Yes. The FBI and Justice Department will look into the affected cases and will work to make sure future forensic testimony is accurate.
Hashtag FBI fucked up.
Big time.
It wasn't me this time. Yay, everyone's happy. No, not everyone.
All right. That seriously sucks.
That's a lot. 33 defendants sentenced to death.
Fine. We need some people to die.
I mean,
wrongfully, that's bad.
Yeah.
Population thinning.
Something needs to happen, but just
survival of the fittest.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there isn't even survival of the fittest anymore. There's warning labels on everything.
You need to remove warning labels. That's like the first step.
I don't think that would end well for you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Maybe, but it would. As long as after what I want, I would be happy.
Dude, so much love for Jared Leto. It's not even funny.
Who's Jared Leto?
The Joker.
Joker?
Oh, okay.
The way Chris said it, Joker.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, you take all the letters in Jared Leto, rearrange them a little bit, add a couple letters, take a couple letters out, you get Joker.
That's like with
yeah, you can take my name, remove some letters, add some letters, and I'm the Queen of England. Yeah, works with anything, man.
You're kind of missing the necessary organs for that.
Wanna bet?
That. Or do you?
My milkshakes bring all the boys to the house. It's
Yes,
better than yours. Damn right, better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge.
Moving on.
Large-scale study confirms still no link between MMR vaccine and autism. So, to get a little confrontational this week in science news, big debate against the link of autism and the vaccine apparently is proven wrong. Nearly 100,000 children were in the study. Children whose older siblings have been diagnosed with an autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, are considered to be at higher risk of developing these conditions themselves. So the study was designed to investigate whether these high-risk children were more likely to develop an autism spectrum disorder after receiving an MMR vaccine than those with older siblings not diagnosed with ASD. The results, it was data from 95,627 children from birth to at least 5 years of age during 2001 to 2012, who also had older siblings continuously enrolled for at least 6 months between 1997 and 2012. Even for children who are at high risk, the vaccine does not play a role. We don't know what does, unfortunately, but it's not the MMR vaccine. So, get kids vaccinated.
Yeah. Which brings us to the next topic.
I don't know.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's still a touchy subject, even if you're gonna not link it to autism. I think a lot of people are more about the rights to choose, like who's to say I have to and not have to. But it's kind of
because you put other people's kids in danger.
Right.
Fact.
I'm not disagreeing with that at all. I'm totally like, you should get your kids vaccinated. But I don't even think it's so much like the autism thing for a lot of people. It's more like, don't tell me what to do. But I mean,
They're like teenagers.
yeah, but your kids are like at risk, and so are other people, and it's death. So, yeah. Anyway, anti-vaccine group compares vaccinations to rape. So,
Yeah, they went there.
yeah. So there was a Facebook post by this group who put up a post saying,
I hate this shit. I'm sorry.
it's a thing though.
It is a thing. It's a thing I hate.
Yeah. I'm on board. But they were saying, forceful penetration. Yeah, it's the same thing. So rape, forceful penetration of needles. kind of not the same thing.
It's not.
No.
And it's really insensitive to compare rape with just being vaccinated. Like, those people go through some serious trauma. And a lot of times don't recover. So, you guys need to calm down.
Calm your titties.
Exactly, calm your tits.
The tatas.
A surprising twist to the story of what's killing our bees. They're high.
Yeah, that's interesting, actually. It's one of those that makes you double take.
Yeah, I was like, what? Say what?
Just smoking on a stogie over there, like,
Shabbat.
this pollen, man.
This pollen's so good. So evidence has been piling up that oh my god, this word every time, neonicotinoids, a class of ubiquitous pesticides, play a role in the recent decline of bees. A new study adds worrying and unexpected evidence that bees actually prefer food contaminated with the neonicotinoids, probably because it's getting them high. This study is important because a lot of controversy over the neonicotinoids has centered on exactly how much of the pesticides a bee is naturally exposed to. Pesticide companies, for example, have sought to downplay the exposure. One theory being that bees will avoid neonicotinoids-laced food because it tastes bad. Well, that's not the case. When scientists in the UK reported from the taste receptors neurons of bumblebees and honeybees, they found the bees could not taste the neonicotinoids at all. But both types of bees still prefer drinking neonicotinoid-laced sugar water. What's going on? Well, neonicotinoids are similar to nicotine, so it's likely that the pesticide is giving them some sort of high.
They're getting a buzz.
You're so funny.
So wait, if it's similar to nicotine, that means they're probably experiencing a nicotine overdose.
They're addicted.
Yeah, well, I mean, 'cause they're so tiny too. So it's probably like, whoa.
Because nicotine overdose is first, I believe it's explained as being euphoric before it kills you.
That would seem like what's going on. That's all very troubling because it means bees may be exposed to higher levels of neonicotinoids than thought. Europe has already banned neonicotinoids, and the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency is currently reviewing the data on bees. There's sure been a lot of evidence against neonicotinoids lately, but is it enough? Fun drinking game. Rewatch this on YouTube, and every time I say neonicotinoids, take a shot.
I thought that was part of the article at first. Like, wait a second.
Oh, that's funny.
So last for science news, scientists edited a human embryo, but it didn't go very well. Another controversial topic this week. So scientists were messing with human embryos in this new study in a process called CRISPR, C-R-I-S-P-R. It seeks out genes that could cause problems like inherited diseases. CRISPR splices DNA, replacing the troubled gene with different molecules, potentially neutralizing the threat before birth. Great idea, but it didn't go so well. So we don't know enough about it to do it successfully. So the scientists actually stopped because a lot of the embryos did not survive, or they had some like weird mutations going on. So they did stop, but it is good to know that a lot of the embryos wouldn't have survived anyway. They weren't normal embryos. It described them as, what was it? I don't know, something like there was like 2 sperm and like 1, so that it wouldn't have survived. It would have just died off anyway. So that's good at least, but still. Need to learn more.
Especially if it means doing away with inherited diseases and stuff like that.
That's like another point, how we were just talking about like the 3D hearts and like the genes and like...
I'm wearing jeans right now.
Oh, shut up.
My good jeans.
And saying how like we need to kill off people because people are just there's gonna be more people living longer, and we see the genes. That's cool.
They're nice and fitting.
Dude, tell me why. I've been wanting to tell you this for like a long time. Your legs kind of creep me out because they're so skinny.
They're not that skinny. Like,
No, not you, on you. Like, you're normal, but it's such...
Hanu's legs are skinny?
Yeah, like every time I just see his... like it creeps me out.
Maybe it's just because of the side view.
I don't know.
You're kind of like getting more towards like the camera, so like you're doing like a wow.
Yeah, like every time you cross your legs, or like I see like your knobby, I'm like, oh my god.
I do have knobby knees.
You do, and it's just like...
Throw some pants on.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so that's it for science news. Moving on to uncategorized news.
We have some interesting stuff for uncategorized news. The first one being, should professions like pilots have less medical privacy? And I say yes.
I would agree with that statement. I say yes.
Because there are professions, more specifically like police and other professions that require you to carry a firearm or some type of self-defense tool, to require psych evaluations and stuff like that. And when you have a couple hundred people under your watch as like a pilot, I say yeah, you kind of need to have a little less medical privacy when it comes to your psychology stuff, you know?
Yeah, because if you have that much responsibility, I feel like it's pretty important to where either they, the airline, or whoever it is either assigning a doctor or having that doctor evaluate you or getting your records, whatever it is. It's not just like, hey, do you feel okay to fly? Yeah, I'm good. And then,
Yeah, I'm just buzzing. It's alright.
I'm good, bro.
I'm flying high, if you know what I'm saying.
Cloud 9. Woo.
What up?
Chris, where are you? Listen very closely. Is he snoring?
I love how we all leaned in towards the computer but have headphones. What can I feel?
I think maybe his controller died or something on him.
Well, he would still be able to hear us.
He didn't text us. He didn't say.
Did he?
He probably just snuck away like he does.
Hold on.
Yeah, well, we
Yeah,
can't see.
okay, he sent me a message saying he'll be back in a few minutes. He had to take out the docs.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's what I thought it was, but it's like I didn't get a text.
He sent me a message on Facebook.
Okay.
I'm gonna be back.
We all like lean in.
I'm gonna take a fiber. BRB.
He's probably back there like, ugh. It's over with. Did she just leave? Is this happening?
Alright, later, dude.
You don't understand. I can throw up the BRB thing. The problem is I need help getting back up. Okay.
Welcome to the AP Hanyu show, everybody.
Hey.
P.
Hey.
P.
Hey.
Hanyu.
When I say Han, you say you, Han.
You.
Han.
You.
Ah.
Like I just got back. There's just like voices.
A.
P.
Han.
You.
A.
P.
Han.
You.
We're having a party up in here. This needs to be a highlight reel, some shit.
I'll agree to that.
I want it. I'm throwing up on my channel. You kidding me? That was fun. No, I just need like I need a good hat. Like I need a. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing it. I got the shades. Hey, he's back.
He's back.
Hey, yeah.
We missed you.
You missed a whole thing that just happened.
But redo.
Hey,
Hippie.
Han.
You.
Hey,
He.
Han.
You.
Here.
He.
Shut up.
Eh.
Lee.
This is definitely going on a highlight reel.
I'm fine. I'm
That
fine with
should
that.
be our channel opener. The channel.
Just him dancing.
Shit just got real.
The gloves.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
Alright.
Kraft is going to be removing artificial preservatives and synthetic colors from macaroni and cheese, which means no more neon orange mac and cheese.
Good.
But it tastes so good.
Yeah, you can definitely taste the yellow number 5 and yellow number 6.
My favorite.
To make yellow number 11.
Doesn't work like that. Car makers want to use copyright law to make working on your car illegal.
Yeah, that's a bit absurd.
It's a bit of bullshit.
Especially since there's a whole sub-industry based around modifying your cars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, whoever came up with this clearly does not realize that whole community involved in cars.
Yeah, especially
it's a little
since
Debbie
that
Downer.
community buys more cars than anybody else.
I know
to
who did it.
modify them.
I know who did it. It's like Nintendo. They don't want anyone to use their shit without them getting credit.
But we're using their... never mind.
You know.
And Chris is going to be covering the next one.
My phone is dead.
Okay, fine. Mattel's first ever action figure line for girls features DC comic characters. I'm all for this.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
And it's basically to get more girls into superheroes and stuff like that, and that's cool.
I'm fine with that.
I'm down with it. Yeah.
That's fine.
Especially since it's DC, and DC has a lot more mainstream female characters than Marvel.
Yeah.
Yes. I had to look at my posters real fast. Like, yes, it's quite so.
Well, let's see. You have Wonder Woman, you have Supergirl, you have Batgirl, you have Hawkgirl, you have Miss Martian, you have Zatanna,
Robin.
you have Black Canary, you have a female Robin, you have Oracle, you have Batwoman, and the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah, and then when you
Spider-Man.
There is a Spider-Woman.
When you
But
ask
that's
people
Marvel.
about any Marvel superhero women leads, all they really can tell you is, Black
Storm.
Widow,
Black Widow, Storm. And
Miss Invisible.
Spider,
Invisible
Yeah.
Girl, whatever the fuck
Invisible
it is.
Woman, and
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
No, people don't even mention She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk's not really that mainstream.
People, who's the chick
You have
from
Scarlet
X-Men?
Witch. Storm,
Yeah.
we already mentioned
No,
her.
no. The girl with the hair.
Rogue.
Rogue.
Yeah,
Oh.
her.
You
Yeah.
You
Girl with the hair, you know.
You
With the
know.
fa- with the face and the eyes. And
the thing.
Yeah, but okay, I guess there's more mainstream than we realize for Marvel, but most people, okay, well, actually, technically, most of those are part of teams.
Yeah.
When you think about it. Meanwhile, the ones from DC are more are more solo comics and solo worlds and stuff like that. While they do team up with Justice League and stuff occasionally, they have their own bad guys and their own stuff like that. Moving on to the 6th scale Ultron that will make you want a busted up figure. And it's really cool looking.
Ultron's badass.
Yeah. It's kind. It looks like it's the.
More badass.
It looks like it's the Ultron that you see in the very first trailer, where he comes in and he's all busted up. There are no strings on me. Yeah, it's that version of Ultron.
Cool.
And then the next one is from Star Wars Celebration, which introduces an interactive Yoda, Darth Vader, and hologram toy.
Cool.
And the Darth Vader, they have a 20-inch figure that'll go for $20, a 31-inch figure that'll go for $30, and their newest entry is a 48-inch giant Darth Vader for $99.
I'll take it.
And they're saying
Put a beard on it.
The funny thing is, the Darth Vader will have a friend and foe mode, which will give either friendly lines like "What is your bit? What is thy bidding?" or antagonistic lines like "There is no escape." And they jokingly described it as an action figure that replaces a piece of furniture.
I feel like you should like change the dialect. So instead of like asking that in that tone or like that kind of dialect, it should be like British, English, Black English. Like, yo, Holmes, what's cracking?
And also, there's a Yoda that is 16.5 inches. It's a mechanical Yoda that can behave as though fighting with a lightsaber. Give sage advice with a cane in his hand and react to the user force pushing him.
Replaces the 8-ball. I got a Yoda.
That's like a big upgrade right there. Moving on to release info. Amnesia Memories coming to Vita and PC in the West.
You skipped one.
Yeah, you skipped one.
Did I? Oh yeah, this one. I remember this one. So apparently, Dr. Oz has been getting harassed by real professionals saying that he's full of shit.
Sham.
And so apparently, Dr. Oz retorted by saying, "My show isn't a medical show."
But I am a doctor and I will wear scrubs to make you believe so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like me putting on a cop uniform saying, I'm not a cop.
Arrest. I'm not a cop, but you're under arrest.
Someone coming up to me on the streets like, sir, I need your help. I'm getting mugged. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not a cop. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. Like, I can wear what I want, though.
It's like a name badge.
Name badge, shield number, sidearms, taser, nightstick,
mace,
handcuffs, everything. The whole shebang.
No,
but I'm not a cop.
Nah, I'm not a cop. But can you at least... Here, let me have your firearm for a second, then.
Slow down. Alright. Now release info.
Now on to release info and announcement news. Amnesia Memories coming to Vita and PC in the West. We don't have a date yet.
Apparently that's like a really fucked up horror game.
Amnesia?
It's a kind of... Well, no, this isn't that type of Amnesia. This is a visual novel type of game.
Alright, then never mind.
Blizzard Heroes of the Storm gets a release date, and it's doors open for all for open beta beginning May 20th.
So less than a month to go.
Yeah.
Actually,
well, it's less than a month away from the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt release, and that's already gone gold.
Hey.
It's not even out yet?
No, it's not. Doesn't even come out until the 19th of next month. Next up is Terra reveals new Gunner class and is getting a Steam launch date. Terra's an MMO, for those of you who don't know. It'll be available. The patch will be released May 5th. And it doesn't say... Oh, it'll be... It's the patch and the Steam release are on the same day, so May 5th. Disney Infinity 3 will include classic Mickey Mouse.
Classic.
AMD has leaked that Windows 10 will be releasing in July. And for those of you who don't remember, anyone who has Windows 7 or Windows 8 will get a free upgrade for the entire first year of its availability to Windows 10. Stan Lee accidentally dropped Big Hero 6 sequel news.
How do you accidentally do that?
He's old.
Shit happens.
I mean,
And it was, he was quoted saying, after Ant-Man, we're going to start playing around with Doctor Strange, the Black Panther, and the Inhumans, and then we have to come back for Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Big Hero 6, The Avengers, and Captain America. Now, since no one knew that they were going to be coming back to Big Hero 6, that kind of let it slip that they were.
alright. Fair enough.
But again, no big surprise considering it was the highest grossing animated movie of last year, earning $651 million worldwide. That's over $500 million. That's a lot of money.
Money, money, money.
Money!
I haven't even seen it yet.
Neither have I. It's on my to-watch list.
Same.
It's on my 2-mile-long watch list.
I got a fat list of stuff to watch. Like,
The best web series about stoners just got picked up by HBO.
Michael liked that show.
It's called High Maintenance.
I see what they did there.
Yeah. Happy Wars Xbox One released today on Xbox One, so
Yeah, I seen you got an achievement.
a couple achievements. They hand them out like candy.
Yes.
Stan Lee and Steve Wozniak announced Silicon Valley Comic-Con.
So wait, I have a question. Was this not a thing before, or what?
No.
Oh, okay. It's like I read about it, and then I saw this announcement, so I wasn't sure if I was reading that it might happen like a long time ago. That's probably what it was.
But the first instance of it happening will take place March 19th and 20th of next year at the San Jose Convention Center.
You.
yeah. San Jose.
Lego Movie sequel, Batman and Ninjago spin-offs have been dated. Hey, you can't blame them for wanting to make money. The Lego Batman movie will be out on February 10th, 2017. Will Arnett will reprise his role as the moody Dark Knight. Ninjago will be out September 22nd of the same year. And the Lego Movie sequel will come May 18th, 2018.
We still got 3 years for that.
Ninjago.
And here's another, I don't know how I feel about that. Netflix Full House revival is happening.
Yes, me.
Don't know
Are they
how I
just-
feel about that.
Are they bringing back all the cast members to continue on, or is it?
I'd imagine it's
Bring-
probably a reboot. Let's see, it's official. The classic 1980s American sitcom Full House is coming back to life on Netflix. John Stamos, who starred as Jesse Katsopoulos on the show, announced on Jimmy Kimmel Live that Netflix has sealed the deal for that Full House will be revived as Fuller House.
Fuller.
Huh?
There will be 13 episodes, starting with a 1-hour special that will serve as a reunion for the Tanner family.
Oh, they're like old now? I mean, I would assume so, but...
What are they gonna do with Mary Kate and Ashley? I mean,
Yeah, those girls have kind of been ruined by being childhood actresses.
All on crack.
Yeah.
Don't do crack.
Crack is whack.
Hey!
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Gotta smoke that dope, man.
And for those of you who remember I think it was like over a month now that we first covered this about Jon Stewart departing The Daily Show. We now have news stating that he will be departing The Daily Show in August.
August.
Do we have an exact date or just August?
Let me see. August 6th.
Oh, wow.
Stewart, who took over as Daily Show host from Craig Kilborn in 1999, announced his departure date on April 20th, so it was about a month ago.
Fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, that still sucks, man.
Yeah.
How many of you guys remember the Galaxy Quest movie?
I do.
I do.
Well, apparently a Galaxy Quest TV series is now in the works.
With
Oh.
the same cast or nah?
Probably not.
Probably not, since
Or
it's Tim
not.
Allen, Sigourney Weaver.
That sucks. I wish it was. It was funny. I had a good chuckle.
The TV version would keep the same premise as the movie. A has-been cast of beloved 1970s Star Trek-esque TV series inadvertently get reunited for a real space mission to help an alien race.
Of course. It happens.
Yep.
There's not much really,
Thank you for the follow.
not really much information about it. Reports original co-writer Robert Gordon is in negotiations with Paramount Television to work on the project, as our original director Dean Parasite.
Parasite.
I don't know. And executive producers Mark Johnson and Melissa Bernstein. Moving on to Marvel's Daredevil has been renewed for season 2,
Yeah.
but there's a catch. There's new showrunners, so I'm not sure what that means for it, but we'll see when it happens. Brawl is coming to PS4 this week, which I believe is, if it's what I think it is. Oh yeah, this one. It's a game where you play as a creepy clown and blow up your friends.
Never
Brawl
heard of it.
is a Bomberman style party game that is coming to PlayStation 4 on April 24th.
Okay.
And it's a horror-esque Bomberman game.
And I have heard Daredevil is good by my roommate who just constantly shouts over it. So,
Yeah. I hear amazing things about it.
Yeah, me too.
yeah, Ace Stevo, is that how I say that name?
It appears like it would be so.
Well, he just followed us, so thank you. I didn't have the
Thank
little
you.
pop-up.
We appreciate it.
My bad on not having the pop-up. I fucked up.
Now, the next one is something Chris already mentioned in entertainment news. The Flash Arrow TV spin-off title is potentially Legends, is what,
Well, he just
is
followed
what he
us, so
mentioned
thank you.
earlier.
I didn't have the...
What a legendary title.
And the Star Trek 3 is rumored to be called Star Trek Beyond.
Star Trek Beyond.
And then the next one is Telltale Games and Marvel partner for console game in 2017. Everybody seems to be going to Telltale lately.
I think it's a new bandwagon thing. It's like a success, so everyone's got to do it.
I mean, they do great work, but come on, man.
Well, good for them.
They're thirsty.
Not Thursday.
This next one I know Chris is excited for. Jason Voorhees DLC coming to Mortal Kombat X on May 5th.
I don't know. It is. I heard that little chuckle. That was kind of creepy.
I'm gonna straight up murder people.
Like this guy over here, Hanya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We shall see.
We shall.
It's
Final-
actually a really good game. I enjoy
It is a
it,
good game.
especially the fatalities.
Fatality.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy IV: The After Years is coming to Steam.
Oh, I'm good about that.
It will be hitting Steam May 12th. Codemasters announces Overlord Fellowship of Evil. I'm excited for that. I liked the Overlord series.
I remember once you played all with you.
And it was fun.
Brony thug. Sorry.
It's one of those rare games that comes along and actually has you play the bad guy.
Good comeback.
Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey is Desolat's new game. It's a very weird game too. It's a third-person survival episodic game. Relive the greatest moments of mankind with a documentary twist. Very interesting. It's from one of the creators of Assassin's Creed too. So expect something like that, I'm sure.
Expect something exactly like Assassin's Creed.
Hopefully not broken.
Yeah, hopefully not broken. CinemaCon 2015. Universal shows off Jurassic World, Minions, Ted 2, and more.
Oh, fun fact, I think today's the last day to get your early bird tickets for TwitchCon.
Really?
Yeah, today's the last day. So,
Where's
sucks to suck.
Where was TwitchCon being held again?
I think San Fran.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
When is it? September?
I can look it up real fast. Give me a second. I don't know why I'm going to Twitter for that. Why am I doing that?
Twitter has all the answers.
I mean, that's where I saw it. So,
It probably does.
TwitchCon. It is in San Francisco, September 25th through 26th. Yeah.
Is it going to be this year or is the first one
This
next
year. This year.
Hmm.
So, yeah, early bird tickets in today.
Next up is the Warcraft movie has been pushed back to June 2016.
It happens.
And considering how that how big of a hit Furious 7 was, and we already kind of knew they were going to be doing another one, Vin Diesel has revealed that Furious 8 is going to be opening on April 14th, 2017.
Diesel
I
time.
can't believe it, yet I can believe it. I'm just like...
It
I don't
is
know.
what it is.
Yeah. More from CinemaCon 2015. 20th Century Fox previews Fantastic Four, Hitman, Agent 47, and more as well.
Fantastic Four is going to be an awesome movie.
It looks
Hopefully.
really good.
Fantastic.
I'm skeptical on everything nowadays. Just like,
Yeah, it's a good way to be, especially when it comes to
on thin ice.
stuff like that. Breaking Bad creator and Disney team up for a new Jack and the Beanstalk movie.
They're making heroin.
Funny.
Let's cook. Giant cloud.
I don't
Fee
know.
fi fo fum, I smell the bones of an Englishman.
Fee
That's
fi
not
fo
meth
fum.
house
Let's go
about
get
to
dumb.
explode.
Fee fi fo fum, I smell a meth lab.
Yeah, bitch. Just hearing one of the characters constantly say bitch in that movie.
Alright, moving on to the bonus round.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 reportedly codenamed Guardians 3000.
It's not that big of a surprise considering the recent comic that came out.
Didn't see the comic. So,
Borderlands franchise director and creator quits Gearbox Software. I was a little sad to hear about this.
Man,
Yeah.
everyone's quitting.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we have a bit of a rundown of people moving to other studios and leaving studios in this little burst. Because Goddess, co-creator, leaves Molyneux Studio 22 Cans as well.
Gears of War cinematic director leaves Epic for Black Tusk.
And see, this actually makes sense, though, considering the next Gears of War is actually being made by Black Tusk Studios.
Good kind of switch. Report Mass Effect 4 details leaked through survey.
Apparently, it won't even take place in the Milky Way galaxy like previous Mass Effect games, and will instead take place in the Andromeda galaxy.
Do we? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna ask.
Good.
Moving on.
Russian Siri was a homophobic jerk until a user called her out. She has since been patched.
Fuck you, Siri.
Cortana.
I'll just start.
Battery-powered rocket promises cheap and frequent launches.
See, I'm all for this, because if we are able to send stuff up there for cheaper and more frequently, that means we'll be able to build stuff up there more easily, which means we might actually get our first commercial space station up and running up there soon, if this gets followed through with, you know?
Cheap, frequent launches.
New self-administered blood collection device could replace needles. It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
It's actually about from the looks of it, it's about this big, and like goes on your arm, and it uses suction to extract just enough blood to do most blood tests.
But that sounds terrifying, because if you think about it, like suction, like through your skin, it's like going right through.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You take it off and you have a hickey on your arm?
Basically, yeah.
Compared to going to a blood test lab now and risk getting the intern getting stabbed 6 times before they find the vein.
That's what happens to me every time, and that's why I hate giving blood, because for whatever reason, it's always my luck that I get the person that doesn't know what they're doing, and it's like...
And then you run the risk of getting a collapsed vein.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody go into the chat.
How often do you all stream the show?
Once a week.
Every Friday,
Every Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and hopefully sooner. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to get these other shows like up and running, because great ideas, guys. So let's do it.
We're in the process of getting other shows streamed, so we'll see how that. We'll announce it soon.
If you follow us on Twitter, we always announce when we're going live and new stuff.
And then,
we also have a YouTube channel, which is also linked below, where you can watch past podcasts as well.
yes.
Throw
and then-
those links up, baby. What's our Twitter?
Huh?
I got it.
I'll do it. Oh, please.
But what I was gonna say was also down below is all of our social media, including like Nerd Nation, all that stuff, and then all of our own personal social media. So Twitch is, YouTube is, and Twitters is the Twiteyes.
Twiteyes.
The Twiteyes.
Follow us on Twitter.
So yeah, I know I'll probably be streaming later tonight, because I fucking gotta go to West Virginia at 4.
And also, I'll toss the link to our community page on there too.
I have so many links, you guys.
Hella links. We're just like
Links on links on links.
racks on racks on racks.
This is what happens when you get multiple YouTubers together and.
Check out his. Check out his. Check out this. He don't have shit.
Yeah, but whatever.
He's got a Twitter. You can follow him on the
Not
Tweetster.
even on Twitter.
Yeah, give Beardy some Twitter love.
I'm flipping off your heart.
Oh, we wouldn't really know.
Yeah. Ship.
Oh.
Okay, but if you do buy a a statue of Darth Vader, you gotta put a beard on it.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Did we ever tell you guys the idea that Hanu and I had going through a news review?
Yeah.
Last week?
It was either the last week or the week before. It was one of the weeks when it was just me and her doing the news review, and we were like, for when he does get a camera, we need to get him a Darth Vader mask and glue beard to it, so that even though he has a camera, people still won't know who he is, what he looks like.
And he's still just Darth Vader.
I can I can take a picture of a beard and just like lay it over the whole like image, so no matter what, there'll be a beard there, like over his beard. Like, I don't know.
Beard's on beard.
All right, moving
Beard on
on.
my beard.
Microsoft will show off a new exclusive IP at E3 this year.
Yeah, apparently they got some new stuff up their sleeve.
In a tight spot, the new BMW 7 Series can park itself with no one in the car. So for those of you who are in parking garages or those very crowded mall or shopping center parking lots, and there's this one spot left, but the people are so close that you couldn't get out if you wanted. You can now get out of your car and then have it parked for you.
Okay, but question, can you get back in it? Like, can you make it back out?
I'd imagine so. I'd imagine that they'd make it so that it would also have a reverse function.
Did you not see the video?
No.
It like, just
You know.
Yeah.
The action, Nicole's like...
science with AP.
Yeah.
You do this for a little bit, and then
Do that,
start
and
doing
That's
this.
it, like that, YOLO
Chemical
supply.
reaction, it combusts, and
then boom, space.
boom, everyone's dead.
Come on.
Humans threw out 92 billion pounds of electronics last year. That's billion with a B.
It's more than 5.
P? Pillion? What?
Alien.
Pillion, yes. So many pillions.
That's billion with a B.
Pillions. Pillions on pillions.
Remedy is considering an Alan Wake sequel after
Spielberg.
Quantum Break. Spielberg.
Spielberg.
Motherfucker.
All those...
Absurd AP. Absurd AP.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Absurd. Okay, I can see it. I say a lot of shitty things. I'm bad.
Sony's new 4K TV arrives this summer, and for those of you who watched last week's episode, Vizio had announced that their 43-inch 4K smart TV would be $600. Samsung's 43-inch regular Ultra HD 4K TV is $1,300. With the Hulk, their 75-inch costing as much as $8,000, as compared to Vizio, who announced that they'd also have an 80-inch version for $4,000. I think I know who I'm backing in this race.
Fuck that nonsense.
Did we go over the frog one?
No.
What about the one Alan Wake one?
Kermit the Frog here.
Yeah, we did the Alan Wake, but I skipped over the Kermit one.
Okay. I don't know if I was just not paying attention or something. I can't remember.
So apparently, yeah, it's just me who's not paying attention. Sorry. Newly discovered frog species looks a lot like Kermit the Frog.
Before you cover this, there was a Kermit the Frog GIF with him and Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
And they're doing it.
They're porking.
because Miss Piggy is so heavy. All you see is Kermit the Frog wailing his arms. it bleeps it out, but he says like, "Get the f*** off of me, you wildebeest!" And I just thought it was hilarious because it's like Kermit the Frog just in his voice, cussing at Miss Piggy and calling her wildebeest.
That's funny.
She's a pig.
Oh, that really is.
But yeah, so I'm gonna link the picture, link the story about the Kermit the Frog. And
Kermit the
you guys,
frog here.
you guys have to see this because it is Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, I looked at it. I saw it.
It's pretty close. One's fuzzy, one's not.
Well, one's made of felt. One actually has skin.
Have you felt them?
Slimy, sticky skin.
I think it's cool. It's kind of like a variation of the tree frog, of
Yeah.
the Amazonian tree frog.
Except it doesn't have orange. Okay, yeah. Google's balloon-powered internet nearly ready to take off.
So who are you guys backing for this? Facebook has internet drones. Google has internet balloons.
Google.
Drones.
I was Google.
I trust Google more. It's Google. Mark
I love
Zuckerberg
Google.
is just
Google
like,
is like, whoa.
yeah.
Google is everything.
Balloons pop though.
Yeah, but well,
You're about to get popped, son.
either way, the drones have to return. Need to be refueled once a month, and the balloons. Well, I don't know.
You gotta blow
who's
new ones
keeping-
on.
What if they
track of
float
the
too
balloons,
far
though.
away? What if they float too far away?
What if they float too high too? But
I'm
There's
sure
gotta
Wait,
there's
are we
something-
all too high?
Oh.
Ah.
Google announces built-in YouTube app will no
Zach's
longer
getting
work.
all sassy again.
Sassy on you.
Google announces built-in YouTube app will no longer work on older iOS devices. Basically, if you own anything before an iPhone 4 or that generation of attached devices, iPad or iPod Touch, it will no
I
longer
have
work.
an iPhone 2.
No way. No, you don't.
I don't think he does.
I don't know.
What to say? Come on.
Prove it. Show us. Ooh.
Pixar didn't have.
Controller, shut up.
I know,
I'm
he
just kidding,
can
I don't have an iPhone.
The next one
Android all the
is
way.
the next one is interesting, as scientists are proposing a laser be fitted to the ISS to vaporize space junk.
Do it.
Space junk.
I say yeah, considering you guys realize how much fucking crap we have floating around up there. Seriously, it is insane. We have
Just-
way too much shit up there.
Space junk just sounds so cool. It's not regular junk. It's space junk.
You have no reason not to upgrade to Philips' new $5 LED light bulb.
Sassy on you. Telling you straight.
Yeah, hand movements and everything.
You have no reason.
Do
We're less gangster the first time.
Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vine. I'ma do it.
You'd save on your electric bill.
Shut your lights off.
Now you can download your Google history, or better yet, delete it.
Download it's a bad idea.
I'd rather delete it.
I'd rather delete it too.
Exterminate.
Oh, guys. Wow.
Let's be honest.
So apparently, a founding X-Men member has come out as gay.
Iceman.
Opinions?
Good for him.
He's so ice cold.
Well,
But
no,
there's
it's-
something
no,
that
this
doesn't
is-
make any sense, though, and they even
No.
talk about this in the article.
It's a different sort of like kind of like timeline, where his younger self comes out as gay, but his older self is still straight.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's-
it's weird.
Yeah, they haven't explained it, but it's the same universe, just it's him from the past is
That
gay.
they brought to the future to help them in the future.
Yeah, but future him, same person, same dimension, is not, so.
It's weird. Maybe they accidentally pulled him from an alternate dimension when they were trying to pull him from the past. Who knows?
Well, they said no, but I mean, maybe. I mean,
It's kind of weird. Oh, you're cute. Bitch, I'm
I
you.
bet I wonder if this comic book was written by M. Night Shyamalan. What a twist.
man.
What a twist!
The twist. The leg twisters.
Plot
Kurt-
twist.
Curse voice claims it can prevent swatting. So for those of you who don't know what Curse is, it's a network. You can use them for their YouTube network, but they also have a website where it's a very mod heavy community for PC gaming. And they say that that curse voice eliminates online identity theft and other malicious attacks like swatting.
Malicious. Sounds
Oh,
delicious.
delicious.
The CEO says no swapping of server information or passwords occurs in order to prevent your IP from falling into the wrong hands. So that's good.
I like this little flip that you got going on right now, honey, on your hair.
Yeah. Reminds me of Astro Boy.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to lay down.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, I just noticed it. 'Cause you turned to the side, and I was like, what?
He's Astro Boy.
I don't think he has red hair.
Well, this is Astro Boy's ginger cousin. Thumbs up. I thought
Hey,
you were giving
Astro
me the finger.
Boy's a robot who has rockets and shit like that, so I'm fine with that. These are the Facebook buttons we really need. A dislike button, a hate it button, and a kill this user button.
I'd rather have like
Pretty
a middle
accurate.
finger button.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that too.
We do need a dislike button though. Like, let's be honest. Out of all those buttons,
Yeah.
like that would
I
most
want-
likely be on, it would be dislike.
So much more.
Why don't they have that? Because it's technically censoring your opinion against somebody. Because I don't want to leave a comment. I just want to hit a dislike button.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, probably because a lot of people would just go there
Well,
and
it's like
everything.
when people post something like
So?
sad news, like someone passing away. I don't want to like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like-
kind of like counterintuitive, you know.
It's like my grandfather
Like,
died.
I'm happy for your sadness.
I think the whole thing's weird anyway. Like, why are you posting about somebody dying unless you're only like friends with friends and family? But a lot of people, it's like random people. So that's
I mean,
just
everybody
That's weird to me.
posts news about like if a celebrity they like dies, but
Yeah, I hate all the like
Otherwise-
celeb talk.
otherwise, if you're not related to the person, don't post stuff like that.
But what I really hate is
Or
that like
if you're really close to the person, that's fine. But if you're not really close to the person and you hear about somebody dying, don't just go on Facebook saying this person died.
Or like,
No.
I really hate people who are like super dramatic or like just melodramatic and like they post like depressing or like emo things and it's just like, oh, my life today. I'm like, why are you telling everyone this?
hold on. Let me throw this one at you. The people that post the like this to save a starving kid in Africa stuff or like that type of stuff like this or
Yeah.
else. It's like
They're basically the chain letters of the
Yeah.
Yeah.
those like I would dislike in a heartbeat. I would give the middle finger in a heartbeat. It's like, no, shut up. It's like this is not gonna
Ace Stevo just posted in chat. My cat got eaten by a shark. Let 34 people like this.
I would like your status.
and he I would. I mean,
I would like that.
it'd be even funnier if he lives in like Nevada or something like that.
Well, he says he lives in Australia, so
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah. I see that. Dude, LED bulbs are like $50 in Australia. That's insane.
yeah.
Crikey!
Crikey! Just want light in my house.
The next one is really cool. Chinese construction workers found a clutch of fossilized dinosaur eggs.
Dude, this was my favorite story of the week. Like,
Yeah,
dinosaurs?
This is editor's choice right here.
Dinosaur eggs? Yes.
Was there still baby dinosaurs inside or no?
You just crack them, big omelet.
Probably if they were to open them up, I wouldn't be surprised if there were fossilized babies in there.
Just
Yolks and shit.
ah! One just flies away.
But yeah, this article is definitely editor's choice for this week.
Yeah. That's awesome.
The next one is really cool, but really weird to watch. A new high-speed MRI technique is fast enough to record someone singing.
That's pretty cool.
But if you watch it, it's just weird to watch.
You're
It
weird.
is. Oh.
That is just no. AP, you have to watch that.
I did watch it. Might I add, I did watch it. It was weird.
Now this next thing I'm all for. A pair of USB ports where you need them the most, in your couch.
Yeah, definitely.
Praise the Lord.
Being able to charge your phone while lounging on the couch. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
It's like, why does it take so long to come up with this shit?
I know, right? You'd think it would be a no-brainer, but...
And you know some stoners came up with it. They're just sitting at the couch like...
Why? I need
What
USB
if we just
port
had, like, a plug in the
couch?
couch?
Dude,
like...
Totally.
No, the
This next one is meant for people who have wearable displays, most likely people with smart glasses and other such devices, probably even stuff like Oculus and other similar devices. A touch-sensitive belt lets you subtly control a wearable display.
It's very
weird.
It's interesting. I don't think it would be cool. People like just playing with their belt, like.
Well, it's kind of like it looks like one of those studded golf belts, you know.
It looks like belts with a whole bunch of holes in them, like mine, where it's like hole.
Yeah, and where you can just like fiddle with your belt. Like say you're listening to music or scrolling through an article or something on your display. You can just like quickly tap on the belt or something like that, you know.
Thanks, Ace. See you next time. Love you.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
I love you.
And we are almost done. Just two more. Tesla's new battery could solve one of solar power's biggest problems.
Finally.
Staying charged.
Yes.
Tesla. Fuck yeah.
I agree with that statement.
Dude, they're on it.
Quote.
Yeah, Tesla is really stepping it up, man.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Tesla news lately.
They said, fuck the police, we do what we want.
And they do it good.
They do.
We're Tesla, we do it good.
By the end of like this year, we're gonna have like hundreds of t-shirts. Just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Last article, NASA ramps up hunt for extraterrestrial life on other planets.
Damn time.
Da.
Now, either last week or the week before, we covered the fact that SETI and other places similar to that were ramping it up, and now NASA themselves are starting to do it.
Oh, NASA.
And, yeah, that's pretty much it for the show, guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, everybody. That's our show. Thanks for watching this week's Nerd Nation, your source for all the news you need to know. Remember, we go live every Friday night on Twitch at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And if you miss an episode, you can always catch up on past episodes on the Nerd Nation YouTube channel. So until next time, have a good one and stay nerdy. AP, do your outro.
Hey guys, I'm AP. I do Minecraft videos on my YouTube. I play a lot of other games on my Twitch, and sometimes upload them to my YouTube. So yeah, that's what I do. Then I also do other stuff on my Twitter that's kind of not important, so I don't really care if you follow me on there. But yeah, swag.
Hey guys, Ashley Archaic. I have a YouTube channel at youtube.com/AshleyArchaic. Do lots of Let's Plays, and it's really fun, so you should definitely go check it out and subscribe. And I do actually do stuff on Twitter, so you should go follow me on there.
She's also the main person who manages the Nerd Nation Twitter as well.
Yeah, so go follow Nerd Nation Twitter at NerdNationN2 and say what's up.
And hey there everybody, I'm Hanyu, and I haven't been doing much, but that's about to change as Bloodborne just recently got a patch fixing the load times. So expect to see that making a comeback, as well as various other things. Hopefully Chris will actually want to record sometime soon, so we can get some Mortal Kombat X footage up, but
Yeah.
so keep an eye out for that as well, and until next time, Also, don't forget the links for all of our separate YouTubes and separate Twitches are down below, and also the YouTube and Twitch, and Twitter for Nerd Nation is also down there.
And Facebook.
Yes, and the Facebook group and the community Facebook page.
Shot.
Links galore.
All the links.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right, let me just click buttons here and just buttons.
Do the things that you do.
I did the thing.
No.
I think that was a rather good episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Very good. It's been a while since we've all been together again.
It's a really good show.
Right, good, jolly good.
Really good show.